酸甜苦辣。我们来看这个影片的最精彩片段。
Nobody thought he could play. He had to fight for everything that he got.
It's not often you think you're seeing something you couldn't possibly see in the NBA.
I always told myself my progression is going to be become a rotation player, become a starting point guard, and then win an NBA championship. And people are definitely going to laugh when they hear that. You know, they're not going to be laughing because it actually happens.
Vicinity 林来疯，2012年2月24正式成为一个英文单字，形容极短时间。才过20年前 ，NBA 豪门纽约尼克队6连败，这晚对上邻居纽泽西篮网队，刚开打就差了10分，交易回头，板凳上老弱残兵，好吧，就你了。Jeremy Lin, and you were a pretty good ovation. 林书豪明白，掌声不是给他的，这碗再搞砸，他就跟NBA拜拜了。
He didn't look tentative. He didn't look overly concerned. He looked like, dude, I'm about to go do it. If they cut me, they cut me. If I don't never play another NBA game, so be it. I'm going to play like Jeremy Lin can play.
Jeremy Lin. Lin throws it ahead to Tony Douglas. Up for the left, backs it in. To Lin. Flips it out. Puts it up. Jeremy Lin once again.
10年、20年之后，再来看这场比赛，肯定还是热血沸腾。纽约麦迪逊花园广场是 NBA 的圣殿，全美直播，林书豪神人般演出，刚刚开始。
He was stringing together like 3 crossover moves in a row, like things he's never done before.
Splits the defense again, gets to the rim, puts it in, and the foul! And they call on the feet fan under to this man. Even looks like his teammates don't believe what they're seeing.
I was just so emotional. There's no way they can cut me now. I just had the game of my life.
Again, the crossover, the basket cuts out, puts it in. Jeremy Lin was 25. And this crowd is going crazy. Penetrating the manipulating, devastating the minutes. It's the hero from Auburn. As X get a much-needed.
没有人在花园广场见证奇迹的人真是太幸福。阿布小子林书豪25分7助攻5篮板，外带2个超节，带领尼克队逆转胜。
Thankful to God for this opportunity to be able to come out here and play with this team and this organization.
Man, I was taking a shower and I was like, I didn't even know. I was like, is this water like from the shower or am I actually crying like tears of joy? So I was just like so high on emotion. I was so happy. I was sitting in the shower, replaying all the times in the D-League, all these flashbacks of these tough times I had to go through. And I remember I got out, I saw my family and they were all smiling. I called my agent and he was yelling at me on the phone, you know, like, I'm so proud of you. I knew you could do it. That was kind of like the much needed breakthrough that I was hoping for.
在旋风刮起前，林书豪在 NBA 连 C 咖登上。2010年选秀没人要他，结果金州勇士勉强签下林书豪。
The Warriors' IQ and basketball IQ just went up a few points. They signed Harvard guard Jeremy Lin.
At first I was like, he knows I can play. He knows I can play. And then I wasn't playing at all. And then I was like reading all these articles like, oh, he's just here to sell jerseys and increase revenue. And I was like, maybe that's all it is. Maybe that's all I'm good for, you know?
I think we have to be honest with ourselves. There was definitely a marketing element to it. I mean, he's a hometown guy. The area has a significant Asian American population. And the way he played out, you know, people went bonkers for that. A lot of what America perceives as Asian is very foreign. Yao Ming was kind of a quintessential example of that, right? He's from China, he's from the East, and he's coming to our shores. And whereas Jeremy is like homegrown, he's homegrown, Asian American kid from the suburbs. He grew up with hoop dreams just like the rest of us. Seeing a kid like Jeremy on the court, being a Warriors uniform, you know, that's a huge impact.
You point guard?
Yeah.
Pass to me.
Yeah.
And then just wait out there.
我知道那个没礼貌的家伙是不是还在 NBA？ 不过林书豪的菜鸟年打得烂爆，从金州勇士、休斯顿火箭，最后到纽约尼克队，教练根本不认识他。
During practice, Jeremy would stand right beside me on the side of the court and not really get in even in practice. He was just there in case one of these guys got hurt.
I pretty much saw the writing on the wall. I was like, I'm pretty much done. And like I was resigned to the fact that I was going to get let go.
Standing on the side of the court, he comes up to him and he goes, hey coach, I've got a question. I go, what is it, Jeremy?
I'm taking a taxi everywhere. Should I ship my car out here? And he was like, no, probably not. I was like, oh, hell, I'm going to get waived.
I think at the time, Jeremy was actually staying with his brother in New York. And he was talking to me on the plane. He's like, you know, my brother, he had some people over. So, you know, is it cool if I crash at your place instead? You know, I was like, yeah, sure, man, come, you know. I was given forewarning, though, that my couch wasn't huge. It was actually a rental couch at the time. It might have been maybe 6 feet long.
We get in at like 2 in the morning. I go over to Landry's place. He's like, this is my couch. And his couch is like this big. I'm like, dude, I have my head hanging off of one end and my legs hanging off the other. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get a good night's rest? Like, I might play tomorrow. This might be my last chance.
后来的50天，林书豪的神奇表现证明那是一张神奇的沙包。纽约客永远记得林书豪如何突然转身晃过4个湖人，然后扭腰用右手指轻轻推进那个球，经典，太经典了。